What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video. Today we're talking when platinum matches gold as far as spot price. Is that the time to sell? So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so interesting topic today. So I've seen a lot of people in the comments on a lot of my videos say when platinum matches gold, that is when they will sell. They'll cross over and move their platinum holdings into gold holdings. Now, first and foremost, I want to say that's not a bad strategy to go for, right? Because at the end of the day, gold is the safe haven asset of choice of almost every single precious metals investor. Now, gold, I made a video recently talking about how gold is somewhat still the king of precious metals and pretty much always will be, regardless of where platinum spot price goes. Now, platinum could end up like palladium and rhodium and just going to the moon, and that's what I think may happen, and I hope happens. To be honest, I'm not going to be shy about that. I'm not going to pretend like I don't believe that that is possible. But at the same time, is it smart to go ahead and move your holdings into gold from platinum if that is what your main focus is and the whole goal of your stacking platinum is about? So I want to, again, mention that that's not a bad strategy to go for, right? If you're stacking platinum because you believe it will take off and you will be able to reap some of the rewards of platinum stacking from buying now and buying early, then that's okay to reap some of the rewards. However, what I want to mention is if you are considering selling at any point in time, what you may want to consider is gauging your sales, right? So say I've got 3 small gold coins and 3 fractional platinum coins in front of me. If platinum goes up in value and I see the opportunity with gold being more so undervalued than platinum, I might decide to take some of my platinum stack and turn it into gold. Now, I personally probably wouldn't do that until it's well above gold in as far as price. However, I could potentially do that. Most likely, if I were to do that, it would be the fractional bars to go first because they are the least favorite thing in my stack. But if you do want to switch platinum into gold once the spot price increases and you make a little money, that's okay to do so, and that's actually not a bad strategy. And in fact, I will say that that is actually a smart strategy when it comes to securing your investment. However, I would never suggest someone completely leave the platinum game and move into just solely the gold game. I think it's always just very important to remain diversified, right? I made a video recently talking about my palladium and how I was considering selling it once I doubled my money. I still have that palladium. I have not sold it. And I continue on holding it until I deem necessary for my goals and things like that to sell, if the time ever comes. And so, but that mainly comes down to me just not having enough palladium to justify really switching out. I have lots of platinum, as you know, and so if I wanted to switch out a little bit, that wouldn't hurt me too bad as far as my whole platinum stack. So at the end of the day, guys, gold is the top dog safe haven asset. Platinum is a wonderful metal that I think has a great opportunity in the future of precious metals investing. But it's not so much a bad idea if you do want to consider swapping out some of your platinum for gold when the time comes and once you've made a decent amount of money from your platinum stack. And that's my thoughts and opinions on swapping out platinum for gold. When platinum does reach gold spot price, which I do believe it will happen at some point, if you want to switch it out for gold, switch from platinum to gold, I would suggest just doing slowly and doing over time, right? A lot of people, and it's very easy to fall into this category of individuals, a lot of people get kind of nervous and think, oh, you know, platinum finally has reached gold spot price, you know, I need to just sell it all. And I want to caution you on that sort of mindset and that sort of thinking. And here's why. There's a lot of people who got out of palladium way too early. I witnessed it firsthand from buying and selling on the marketplace that I buy and sell from private individuals. I saw people selling palladium. I remember people selling palladium at spot and no one wanted to buy it because spot was too high. And that was back when spot was like $2,200. I remember specifically seeing one individual who listed a full 1 ounce palladium bar at spot price, and spot continued to go up, and he was like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it at the price that I posted it at. And so he was selling it below spot price, and still no one wanted it. Why? They thought it was overvalued. And then look at where we're at now. Palladium's at almost $3,000 an ounce. And so, you know, that's kind of the thing. If they would have bought it from him, they would have made a few $100s, and they would have been probably pretty happy about that. And probably a lot of people regret not buying that. Now, it's probably not on a lot of people's mindsets because people don't really think of palladium first when it comes to stacking. So, you know, bygones be bygones. But at the end of the day, you know, no one expected it to go higher than it already was. It was climbing and climbing and climbing. I remember specifically, it was 2019. It was way before the 2020 stuff went on. And, you know, palladium just slowly was climbing up and up and up, and everyone thought it was overvalued, and it just wasn't going to hold there, and it has pretty much held there this whole time. When I bought my palladium, I bought it at $1,600 an ounce. And I haven't lost a dime since I bought it. And I bought it originally for the mindset of just having all 4 precious metals. Turns out it was one of the smartest things I ever bought pre-2020 because I haven't lost a single dime on it since. Yeah, spot price has fluctuated a little bit, but I still have not lost a single dime since the day I bought it. And I bought it at spot. I found someone just wanting to get rid of it, and I bought it at spot, $800, and I've made hundreds of dollars since. So it's definitely something to keep in mind when considering switching from platinum to palladium is, you know, you may think it's overvalued, but you may be wrong. And if anyone who has been stacking for a while knows, 99% of the time we're wrong. And what do I mean by that? We buy when we see a dip, and then it ends up dipping more, and we're like, man, we could have saved money. We end up selling a little bit or moving it into a different metal, and we miss opportunities because of that. So many times, time and time again. You know, the running joke is, you know, spot price went down because I bought today. Or spot price went up because I waited to buy today. Like, you know, that's just what people think, and that's just what people witness and experience and all kinds of things like that. So the precious metals market, at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to get across in this video is it fluctuates. It's kind of random. You never know where it's going to go, what it's going to do. And because of that, you need to just simply gauge your purchases and gauge your selling. That's the best advice I can really give you because that's what's going to protect you the best, right? Will you lose a little money? Will you make a little money? Who really knows? But at the end of the day, if you gauge your purchases and you gauge your sells, you know, you'll probably be better off. That's just my take. That's just my experience. That's just my opinion. But that's just what I believe is, you know, slow and steady wins the race, as the old saying goes, right? You know, these days, everyone wants everything to move fast, you know, with the squeeze and everything that movement is trying to do. And it just simply isn't working out the way they perceive it to be working out, or they perceive it to work out. It just doesn't happen, right? That's not to say precious metals aren't good. I love stacking precious metals. It's one of my favorite forms of investing. But, you know, because it's a slow and steady pace and movement, you know, don't go into it with the mindset that it's like the stock market or it's like Bitcoin and it's just going to go to the moon tomorrow and it's just going to, you know, tank the next day, what have you. You know, it's impossible to gauge the market. I mean, it just simply is. There's just real no way to do it. People have tried for long amounts of time, and some people have been successful with certain strategies and things like that, but at the end of the day, more likely than not, you know, they're wrong. So that's the best advice I can give you as far as the topic of selling to move your money into gold. It's not a bad idea at the end of the day. Like I said, guys, you know, gold is just the most solid of all precious metals. Even the platinum beast will admit that. However, I'm still a platinum bull, and that is the metal that I am the most bullish on. So that's what I have for you today, guys. That's my thoughts and opinions on whether or not you should switch to gold once platinum matches the spot price of gold. It's not a bad strategy, but the best advice I can give is gauge your sells, gauge your purchases. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Just kind of move money over time, and you will be better protected in the long run. So that's what I have for you today, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out my video. Be sure to hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, letting me know your thoughts and opinions on this subject matter. With all that being said, guys, until next time, we will see you.